This was a way for me to get out and explore and be doing something that I want to be doing. Like, it's not scary traveling as a single woman. There are more good people out there that are wanting to help you than not. It's not like this big scary world that everybody thinks that you're gonna run into danger all the time. Like, I haven't met one person that has made me uncomfortable or not feel like they're there to help me if I would need it. My name is Kelsi Daly. I'm from Missoula, Montana. I've been on the road for about 3 months now. My van is a G20 Chevy sports van. It's a 1994, and I converted it myself in May. Welcome to my van. This is my kitchen area. I've got some shelves for food and dry stuff and my utensils. I've got my books up here. All my tea is stored over on this side because I drink a lot of tea. I've got stuff, or a little basket for fruits and veggies over there. This is my little table that flips up so I can sit here and cook food. This is my sink, my little window, and under here I've got my water tanks, gray and fresh water, and I've got a bunch of other storage down there. Under my table that flips up, I have like a little butane stove that sits up here, and I can turn my fan on and blow it out and cook right in here. It's quick and easy to put away and cook with, and it's just got one burner, but for me it's enough. Also in here I have a cooler. I don't have a fridge, which is kind of frustrating, but right now it's great because my solar's not working. But if I had a fridge, that would suck. But yeah, I have a cooler in here. I do not buy ice every day because I'm lazy. And sometimes you just camp somewhere and you can't go out and buy ice. So just whenever I happen to be passing a gas station and I remember to buy ice, I buy ice. Or if I just have gone grocery shopping, that's usually when I buy ice as well. My tiles, I wanted something like colorful. I really wanted to get something green, but Lowe's and Home Depot only have gray, white, and black tiles. So I chose little gray tiles, and I kind of like it. It makes it look homey in here. I love my window. It's not framed out yet because it's not totally finished, but I wanted something here to have some sort of light. I didn't want to completely cover it up, which was my original plan. And so I came up with this little hexagon, and I really, really like it. I think it's really cute. It's a little unique. My dad told me not to do it. He's like, whatever, it's going to be too hard. Don't do it. I was like, I'm doing it. I do what I want. So I made it happen. It was actually super easy, just like 2 angles, and that's that. This ottoman, I have a little like fold out chair. It's about this tall, but the fabric in it ripped out. And last time I was in Seattle, my best friend Jocelyn was trying to sell this on Craigslist, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a new seat. So she just gave it to me. So this is my best friend Poufé that sits in here that I can sit on, and Fig usually uses it and has since been scratching it. So really it's Fig's seat, but it looks good in here. Fig is my cat right here. He's hanging out. He's my little adventure cat that lives in my van with me. Fig is 2 years old, and he started living with me in the van when I set out in June, and he loves it. He loves the van. He loves looking out the windows, and he catches all the bugs in my van, so that's really cool. And he likes laying in the dashboard and hanging out outside. Yeah, he's a good adventure cat. This is my hangout spot / bedroom. This is my full-size, queen-size bed that pulls out all the way. I built a slat bed, so I can spread out. That was really important for me when I was building my van. And a lot of people build their bed so you lay this way, but not a lot of people have enough room laying that way. And I'm a taller girl. I'm 5'8", so I probably could, but not comfortably. So I actually sleep this way. And then my bed turns into a couch, and then people can hang out in here with me. And it's really great. All my clothes are under my bed in drawers. So that is supposed to be my shirt drawer, like tops. And then over here is where all my pants are and stuff. And then I can just shove them back under the bed. So those are under there, and then I have like a toiletries box under here too. With like my toothbrush and my shampoo and conditioner and all the things I need. I was able to build out my van because my dad is a carpenter. I did it all by myself in 1 month, but he had all the tools I could ever want and lots of free wood. For example, my dad had recently torn down an old barn, so I had my pick of free Barnwood. So I went to the pile and I picked out all of my favorite pieces and the longer pieces, the ones that weren't cracked, and I put them all through a planer and used them for the ceiling and for my shelves. And this part too is from an old barn too, and it was all free. I didn't have to pay for any of it, so it's easy if you look to find free materials everywhere and just use recycled things. Like I said, up here I have my tea. Up this shelf I have my towels and my hammock and hats. And this shelf is where all of my sweaters are, because I have way too many sweaters. But that's where they live. And then over here I have like underwear and socks and stuff. And right here, this shelf is for all my art stuff. I like to draw a lot and do crafts. So that's where all my artwork and stuff lives, all my supplies. And then this is where all my essential oils live and scent sticks and stuff. So in this cupboard over here, I'm sure everything will fall out. I'll try my best not to make it fall out. If I can get the rubber band off. This is where I keep all my pots and pans and bowls and bigger silverware. So that's in that little cupboard. And then over here, this part pops out. And this is where my isolator is. I have a tiny little heater. And then also in the back, I have a main switch to switch everything off, like all the power. Which I would not, since I haven't used it really yet, but in the winter when I shut my van down, I'm not using it, I would use it then so I can shut everything down. And then under here is my giant, huge, way too big battery. It's a Renogy 200 watt. I'm currently having issues with my solar. It's not working right now, so I've been in here a lot more than usual, but I have two 100 watt solar panels on my roof. My dad did all my solar stuff, so that's not my topic. That's the only thing he did. I did everything else. All that stuff goes over my head, so I didn't do it. I have a little light switch right here that turns on my lights. You can see for a second. So that works, and then it also powers my fan, which is important. That's the only thing right now I'm kind of upset I can't be using, because Fig is in my fan, but yeah, I haven't had any issues up until now, and there was just a loose wire. So my windows aren't 100% done yet. I still need to frame them out. I almost thought about covering this entire wall up, but I like light. The light is nice. So I didn't. They were super hard though, because the window is not square. It has like this little slant over here, and I had to build a frame behind the wall to make everything fit in, and that was kind of stressful, but I did it. And then my little window shades, these were actually 4 really long curtains, and so I found them at Goodwill for $4 each, and then I just cut them in half. Right, so this is my bed pulled all the way out. My pillows that I got from Goodwill that I was searching for forever. And then this is my headboard that I got from a store called Home Resource. And it's actually the back side of the wood, because I thought this side looked cooler than the front side. So I just put that up so I could have something to lean against when I'm sitting up here in the van. I have something that's comfortable to sit against. And then behind here is like where all my books live, or all the books that I'm currently reading or doing something with. So I've got my journal up here, and my laptop is right here. Yeah, so it's kind of like a little bookshelf and a snack area, because I eat snacks in bed. So this area is Fig's area. He's got his food and his water dish and his little crate right here, and this is my snack area, so I can eat snacks while I'm driving. Yeah, it's kind of, Fig is super awesome in the van. Like I said, he just loves being in the van, but it can also be kind of frustrating, especially when I'm with a group of people and there's dogs around. He gets a little stressed out by the dogs, but he's getting better, and it's pretty cool. You're fine. One of Fig's favorite spots to actually sit is underneath this seat. The passenger seat, there's like a nice little dark cool hole that whenever I start the van up, he like runs and hides under the seat, and then 10 minutes later he'll be on the dashboard laying in front of me. Yeah, and he just kind of wanders around. Or his other favorite spot when he's hot, he'll come up and lay his whole entire body on this section and just like put his nose in the vents and just like lay there soaking up all the cold air. He likes that spot too. I love being in my van, having my own space on the road and being able to travel. You can't make plans. It's just living on the road. You have to be fluid and just go with the flow, because you never know where you're going to end up or what the next day is going to have in store for you. Your plans change all the time. Before I started my van life, I saved up a lot of money to be able to do this from the previous job I had. I was a nanny for a while, so I saved up lots of money so I could get on the road. And I'm also a wedding photographer, so I've been booking weddings and getting deposits and able to stay on the road doing that. I feel like this last 4 months has been way more fulfilling than the last 4 years I had as a nanny, working a job, not doing something that is helping me grow and experience things and being out doing things and meeting people. I want to do it forever. I'm like so fully stuck in van life. It's the coolest thing ever. Just the people that you meet, the community that's around it. It feels like how life should be, and I don't ever want it to stop. Sweet. Well, thanks for coming and having a look at my van. If you want to know anything else about me or follow my travels, you can follow me on Instagram at Kelsi Daily. Or if you need a wedding or elopement photographer, you can find me at kelsidailyphotography.com, as well as on Instagram, Kelsi Daily Photography on Instagram.